All right, welcome you guys. And I am just about to get started. I'm gonna do the little bit of housekeeping. I gotta put this on YouTube and Facebook, and I can hear my little boys waking up over there. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Let's just let this go through, and we'll be starting in just a minute. So hang out just a little bit. If you're watching live on Zoom, it'd be great to hear, say hi in the chat room, and I'll tell you how this goes in a little bit. Let's just put this on Facebook now. Okay, so we're going to go, it's going to be in the Beyond Limits group. So if you want to watch it on Facebook, it's in Beyond Limits with Ralph Havens. So heal self, heal your life 5-day challenge Monday. There's, it's going to be there. It's also going to be in our YouTube, Beyond Limits with Ralph Havens. So you can find it there. So there it goes. I think we're pretty good there. Let's just share it across a couple of things. All right. So you can, and I just put it in our, create a new playlist. 5-day challenge. February 2021. Okay. That should be good. Okay, so let's see who's on. Okay, welcome you guys. And I was thinking how to do this. I want to keep to my word. Hey, Bala, Kate, Katie, Melanie, Mike, Tessa. Okay, so I'm going to keep to my word. I want to keep it to 20 minutes. I guess they started at 7:03, so 7:23, because I want to make it really useful and something you can use. And so feel free to put in the chat stuff. The way we'll do stuff is, hey there, everybody. Awesome. Okay. All right, Bala, Mike, Melanie, Tessa. So Katie, the way we're going to do it is I've mapped it out and it's all in my little book. I have a little book and I mapped it all out, and it just came to me a week or so ago about how it would look. And what we're going to do is use this process, which a lot of you have used. It's called the peace process. It's called Letting Go by the late David R. Hawkins, surrendering process by Michael A. Singer. It's used by Buddha, was used by Buddha. Jesus talks about it. Eckhart Tolle talks about it. So it's in a lot of spiritual traditions. My Chinese Bingtong Gu Qigong master talks about it and uses it. So it's really a powerful thing. And we're going to start with a way that David R. Hawkins calls the most powerful way to manifest what you want. So he literally used it to get an apartment on the Upper West Side of New York years ago when he was alive. So what we can do is, if you want, you can do this now if you have it right with you, or you can do it later. Is to get a journal, or get some paper, something that you can keep with you, or keep somewhere where you can find it, and we'll just go right to it. Start to script out your life. So if you were to get what you want from this 5 days hanging out and doing these things that I've used for years, and using more and more with people in all sorts of different ways. And so if you were to get what you want and truly get everything for your health, for your relationships, for your business, for your work, for your life, for your happiness, for your gratitude, for your money, for your lifestyle, for your family, if it all came true, It all came true today, came true this week, just started to just happen. Write down what that would be. What would have happened? Write down what would have happened. And what I'm doing, I don't need to tell you how I do this. I had a coach, one of my coaches messaged me while you're writing this down, and a few weeks ago, and then said, "Hey, one of our other coaches, two coaches that I'm using, one of them was having a really, really, really hard time, and can you work on him?" And so I reached out to him, and he never reached back. So I thought, well, I'm just going to work on him. So I worked on him at a distance, without him being present, and um, and then I messaged him and said, "Hey, I worked on you at 10:20 or whatever time it was in the morning on this day, and let me know how it goes." And he messaged back and said, "Did you work on me?" Because what he had been dealing with was gone. And so then he actually wanted to get on a call, and he's like, "Okay, I got to know what you did." And it's kind of like the idea, like Arthur C. Clarke, I think he's a novelist or somebody from a long time ago, wrote any I forgot how he wrote it, but basically, any technology, any highly advanced technology, will appear as magic. Now, that's how a cell phone is, right? You know how you communicate back and forth in the world, and you can talk to somebody and look at somebody. It is like magic. We've just gotten used to it, so it appears normal. But I don't know how a cell phone works. So I told him, I don't know how this works, but I know how to push the buttons so to make it work. So I'm doing some stuff for us right now. What I want you to do is just write down what you want. All right. And you're welcome to chat in, but it's kind of good just to kind of be present and not do a lot of writing at this point now. So as the teacher says, okay, pencils down. Okay. And now you would think you would feel really good. So you might feel really, really good when you think of that life that you want, everything you want. But many times there's some part of you that doesn't feel so good physically, like maybe something came up in your body when you think of, wow, if I had all the money that I really wanted, if I really could get over this health thing and really could get a relationship that I want, or have kids, or live a certain way, or have a business that's working this way, or be able to travel around the world, or in this lockdown thing and do what I want to do in life, whatever you think, like, okay, if I got everything I wanted, I write it all down, how does that feel? You think it would feel really great, but there might be part of you that doesn't feel so great. Now, either way, whether it feels great or whether it feels like there's something, some sort of ache or pain or tension or something in your body, here's the technique. And so, what I want you to do, and even though a lot of you know this technique, go ahead and do this now. And let's do this together. And let's really go clear whatever's in the way of you getting that, because this is, this is it. So drop into your body with your awareness. And by that, I mean, just take a look and notice what's happening in your body. That's right. That's right. And know that I'm talking directly to you. So you can have your eyes open or closed and stay present to whatever's happening in your body right now. That's right. That's right. And you don't need to try to understand it or try to figure it out or diagnose what it is or call it some anatomical thing like your heart or your liver or your back or your belly, or just notice what's happening in your body, whether it feels good or bad or just something interesting. And if you don't feel something, you've got physical nerves in your body, you can feel stuff. Just notice what is happening in your own body. That's right. That's right. Stay out of your mind. Stay in your body. That's right. That's right. And notice the most intense part of whatever's happening in your body right now. That's right. That's right. And if you're watching as a replay, it still works. It works just as good. And by the end of the week, you'll have a way to do this for yourself and for your family and for others. That's right. That's right. Stay out of your thoughts. Don't resist your thoughts. Just bring your attention back to what's happening in your body and stay present to that. And notice the most intense part. That's right. That's right. And notice the most intense part of the most intense part. And put your finger physically on the most intense part. And if you're having a hard time figuring out what's happening in your body, just notice whatever you're noticing. Something's happening in your body. There's sensations in your body. And if you think, oh, well, that's just indigestion, it's something I ate, that's okay. Put your finger whatever you're noticing, whatever you're noticing. That's right. Stay present to whatever's happening, staying out of the story, staying out of attaching any meaning to it, staying present to what's happening in your body right now. That's right. That's right. That's right. Keep your finger on the most intense part of the most intense part and follow the most intense part. If it's moving, move your finger to where it's moving to. If it seems to be still and not moving, focus your intent even more deeply to the epicenter of whatever you're noticing and noticing what's happening in that part, in the epicenter, like the eye of the hurricane part of it. There's movement, there's always movement. That's right. Even in the stillness of it, there's something happening. Stay very intent on just being there with it, not trying to understand it, not trying to relate it to some sort of like energy technique or something from the past. Just stay present to what's happening right now in your body and notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. That's right. That's right. Keep your finger on the most intense part. Follow it with your finger. Finger follow technique. That's right. That's right. And see if you can get even deeper into the most intense part. Like, is there a little edge of whatever that is that you can get into to get right into the center of it? Like it's a hurricane feeling, right to the center of the eye of the hurricane. Or like if it's a dense area, is there like it's a little rose that isn't open? Is there a seam between a couple of petals that you can get in your finger with your intention? And if it the most intense part is in your back, point to it from the front. Use your physical finger. That's right. That's right. You're doing great. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. Stay present to what's happening in your body right now without story, without technique. That's right. Focus even deeper. That's right. That's right. And that most intense part of that most intense part, pour love into that spot. And you're not trying to fix it. You're not trying to change it. You're not trying to make it go away. You're not trying to figure it out. Just pour love into that spot, the epicenter of the epicenter. Stay present to that. That's right. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. Notice what's happening in your body right now. Use your finger to touch the most intense part. Follow it. That's right. That's right. That's right. Use your finger, follow the most intense part. Stay out of your thoughts. Stay in your body. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So what you can do is, great job, you guys. What you can do is throughout the day, if you think about what you want, your life, if it just pops in, just take a moment, notice what's happening in your body. And once a day, and do this technique. And it's just journal or write down or just look at your goal. Or, you could, if you write it down and you've got it in full, just put it away and then go inside your body and notice what's happening. And then use this recording. It's on our YouTube. So it's in the Beyond Limits with Ralph Havens. Just go find Beyond Limits with Ralph Havens. And it's in a playlist called 5-Day Challenge, Heal Yourself, Heal Your Life. And I'm going to leave it there so that you can just keep using my words to keep you focused. And so it's exactly 20 minutes. I'm going to stay to my word. I love hanging out longer and longer, but let's keep it just like this so you can use it over and over and over again. So go to Beyond Limits with Ralph Havens, the YouTube, and just subscribe and then look for that playlist, 5-Day Challenge, and use this recording for, if you want to use it a few times today, that's great. You already did this. It's a big shift. I felt it. And notice what you notice. Email me and send me lots of emails this week. I really want to know how you're doing. Hey, Kate, yes, thank you, everybody. And yeah, everybody have a really good day, Tessa, everybody. And I'm gonna get out because it is exactly 20 minutes. so yeah, use it. Send me all sorts of stuff about what you're noticing, and then I'm going to see you tomorrow. There's a really next part. Every part is different. And I'm going to walk you through what works for me, what I use, and for my one-on-one clients and for myself. So join us live, and then and watch over and over. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, love you guys. I appreciate you a lot. I really appreciate you. It's getting up early or whatever time it is. Good work. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.